Hey y'all, and welcome back. Are you trying to be more plant-based or just plant-based curious, yet finding a dairy alternative has become increasingly difficult and you're not sure which brand actually tastes good? Because let's be honest, a lot of dairy-free alternatives don't taste very good and are just very expensive, not worth your money. Well, today I am trying Kite Hill. All of it is made with almonds that are from a farm in California. Let's buckle up and taste these dairy-free alternatives together. Welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Nicole. I'm a registered dietitian and a fitness instructor, and I've been in the nutrition and fitness world for over 10 years. Really just giving you all the information I wish I knew before learning all this stuff, and just having fun with nutrition and fitness. And I'm stoked for today's video because today I'm trying all of Kite Hill's products. So the products I'm trying today are spreadable cheeses, cream cheeses, yogurts. I'm talking their protein yogurts, regular almond yogurts, and Greek yogurt, as well as their dips that are supposed to be like sour cream dips. They are sold at so many different locations, which is a huge plus. So things like Publix, Safeway, Kroger, Whole Foods, Target, and I'm sure many other places. It says it on their website. On their website, they say all of their products are vegan, so if you're vegetarian, vegan, or just trying to be more plant-based, it may be a good brand to check out. Their products are also gluten-free except for their pastas, and most of their products are also soy-free, except for some that we will try today, and we'll discuss that as well. Another bonus is they don't add any artificial colorings, preservatives, or flavors, and most of their packages are recyclable except for their pasta package. So that's just good to know. If I had $1 for every time someone asked me if milk was bad or if they should be dairy-free, I would have the most amount of money ever. Like, I would have bait Jeff Bezos to the moon. Probably not that rich, but like, you get what I'm saying. Milk does have benefits, right? It has carbs, it has fats, it has proteins, and if you aren't lactose intolerant, it would be beneficial for you to have. Yet milk does have saturated fat, and if I'm being honest, I am always trying to decrease my saturated fat in my day. So to do that is to find a plant-based alternative. It's fun to try new things. You don't have to be all plant-based and you don't have to be all meat and animal products, right? We can find a happy middle, which I think is where health is found. So these may be just good to mix in your day because, let me be honest, I love Greek yogurt and I love cheese. So I'm not giving up all of my milk products. And let me say real quick as well, throughout all of these products, you are gonna see they have a sufficient amount of fat in them. And some might be nervous about the amount of fat. Let's remember where this fat comes from, right? All of these products are from almonds, and almonds have monounsaturated fats, mostly I think 80% monounsaturated fats. Let's call them MUFAs. And MUFAs are great to help keep your HDL, that good cholesterol, at bay while decreasing the bad guy, the LDLs, which is so important for heart health. You're decreasing your risk of any kind of heart attacks, you're decreasing your risk of stroke, you're decreasing your risk of cancers. And if you still are young, like in your 20s, it's still something to be mindful of, because if you can create these habits now and finding foods that are delicious and good for you that you enjoy now, future self is gonna be very thankful for young 20 self. Now, let's freaking dig in. I am starving and I think I've been talking, gosh darn, too long. First thing we're gonna try out are the yogurts, and specifically first, Kite Hill Originals. So we have strawberry and vanilla. On the nutrition facts, you are going to see that there's 8 grams of fat. Again, look at this saturated and trans, barely anything, so you know that's mostly from unsaturated fat. So don't be too alarmed. There's 11 grams of added sugars, which is even more than, if you remember when I did the Chobani taste test, even more than what Chobani added for their vanilla yogurt. Otherwise, 2 grams of fiber and 3 grams of protein. This isn't a high protein, but this is just going to be a good source of healthy fats, not so much a good source of protein or fiber. All right, let's try it. It is creamy. There is an aftertaste of almonds. So not bad, just like a bland aftertaste, but the first taste, delicious. It's tart like regular yogurt. I taste the vanilla. I do like it. It is good, but I'm going for yogurts for the protein in it. You know what I mean? Let's try the strawberry. It smells good. What does it smell like? It smells like fruit roll-ups. That's exactly what this smells like. Ooh, let's try it. This tastes just like Yoplait strawberry, except it doesn't taste too artificial flavoring of strawberry because they don't use artificial flavorings. Let's see about these protein yogurts. So to amp up the protein, they're not gonna use more almonds, right? So Kite Hill needs to find something that has a punch of protein. They used a soy protein isolate. Soy protein isolate also is amazing because our body really absorbs the protein from soy protein isolate way more than the protein from like almonds and other plants. So I'm having high hopes for this one. I'm a plain Jane when it comes to dairy. Like I freaking love vanilla, like vanilla ice cream. Yum. I'm gonna see if I can show you the difference of the creaminess. See how this is way more watery than the protein one? I don't really like this one. I'm actually, taste-wise, it has the aftertaste of like a protein shake, a little bit more bitter, which probably makes sense. This soy protein isolate isn't like the tastiest thing. It probably made this a little bit more bland. The protein is so much higher than the original and the added sugar is so much less. So this makes sense. It tastes a little bit more bitter because there's half the amount of sugar than the regular one and more protein. Again, if you're lactose intolerant, maybe something to try. Maybe the strawberry is gonna taste a little bit better. Still very thick. Smells better. I don't know what they did with their vanilla. Strawberry tastes so much better. Very similar taste to the regular strawberry yogurt. A little bit more bitter, but like barely. I'm gonna give it a 6.5. Last yogurt is their Greek style yogurt. And it's Greek style because it's a little bit thicker and it has 11 grams of protein in it. 160 calories, 10 grams of fat. And especially since it's unsaturated fat, pretty good. Get that heart healthy fat in ya. If you do take any like vitamins A, D, E, and K, it would be a great time to take those vitamins with a yogurt like this because then those vitamins are gonna be very easily absorbed. It is thinner than the protein yogurt, but thicker than the regular. Let's see. Oh, I don't. Oh, I don't like that. There's a slight graininess, not like a rough grainy, but a thin grainy texture. It's just unsweetened. I think the fact that there is 0 added sugars, that's what I'm tasting right now. Wouldn't have it alone, would add it to a smoothie. Great idea. I'm giving this one a 5. I love what Kite Hill's doing. I feel bad when I don't like products that I try, but yogurts weren't my fave. Let's try cream freaking cheeses. I'm gonna start with the plain. And really, the plain is what I buy all the time. Like I've had this on a bagel after I've been hungover, and let me tell ya, phenomenal. Fixes the problem right up. Let's just do a little comparison with the Kite Hill and regular cream cheese. Already from the top, you're gonna see that Philadelphia has more calories, it has more overall fat, obviously way more saturated fat. Kite Hill, less calories than 2 tablespoons, way more unsaturated fat, no saturated fat in here. Ingredients wise on the Kite Hill, it's just almond milk, which is water, almonds, salt, xanthan gum. Remember, that's the stabilizer, that's the one that's making it a little bit thick. You don't want runny cream cheese. You need something to thicken it up. All right, can you see that? The only difference between this and regular cream cheese, a little bit less tart than regular cream cheese. Still has that saltiness you want, still has that fatty mouthfeel, so creamy. A little bit less tart, meaning the taste is a tiny bit more mute than regular cream cheese. Like it's not a spitting image, but it's like 85% there as a cream cheese. Okay, next one up, everything bagel dip. Let me know what your favorite bagel is down below. My favorite, whole wheat everything. So I'm making that face because last time I tried it, I thought it was really salty and I didn't really like it. Now I like this more. I'm giving this an 8. This tastes a little bit more salty, but if you like everything but the bagel dip, you're gonna love this. Kite Hill chive cream cheese. Wow, y'all, 9.5 what? I am so shocked that I like something better than plain. The chives really gives it a freshness and really tastes way more close to cream cheese. I'm giving this like a 90% close to cream cheese. Still missing some of that tartness, but the chives really does help it out. If you like chives, buy this. Wow, 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 wow.
Wow, 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 wow.
Good job, Kite Hill. Good job. The cream cheeses are 3 out of 3 right now. The last cream cheese I have to taste is the garden veggie. All the nutrition facts are pretty much the same. In this one, we have some smoked onion, some red bell pepper, green bell pepper, smoked tomato, garlic, parsley, and thyme. Yum! It's a little bit orange. I don't know if you can tell from here. I taste the smokiness a lot, and I do like that. I think there's a little smoked salmon taste in here, but mostly probably just because of the smokiness of the vegetables. I really, really like this. Kite Hill Garden Vegetable Cream Cheese, I'm giving you an 8.5. This is so delicious. What I really noticed about all of these cream cheeses is they are super, super, super thick and creamy. Like no gritty taste. The Greek yogurt had like a grittiness that like covered your mouth. No covering of the mouth. Tastes just like what you want cream cheese to taste like. Again, it's just missing that tartness because milk is a little bit more tart when in cream cheese form. But I'm telling y'all, if you buy this and you hate it, let me know. But I really think you're gonna like this a lot. And I do think it's worth the extra money. Like if we're trying to find things that you can swap out in your daily life of like, what saturated fat can I swap out for an unsaturated fat? Cream cheese might be it. And a lot of times Kite Hill is on sale. The next one is a spreadable cheese. I feel like that's just cream cheese, right? Let's try it. It looks like it's very similar to the cream cheeses we just had. A little bit less calories, a little bit less fat. What I haven't really spoken about, besides of course the yogurts, the cream cheeses and these spreadable cheeses have no added sugars, which is a huge bonus. No added sugars, no saturated fats, really good heart health benefits in that. Let's try cracked black pepper. You see all those black pepper flakes? Wow, 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 wow. Woo, bud. That, woo, bud, I love that. That hits you in the face with black pepper. Like, if you're a black pepper person, this is your jam. Some may say this is overpowering in black pepper. I am not one of those people. You can also definitely have this as a cream cheese, but I see what they mean. It definitely has the texture of a cheese ball. So it's very smooth, but not as smooth. Like a cheese ball. You know how when you have a cheese ball and it doesn't come down smoothly like cream cheese? That's exactly what that is, which makes sense because it's called spreadable cheese. Garlic and herb. Not as much flavor as the black pepper, but it's garlic and herb. It's a little bit more subtle. So if you want like something that's very cheesy, but not as like wham bam in your face black pepper ma'am, this would be it. I do taste the garlic. You know, so many people are using hummuses and like a lot of people might be over the hummus stick at a party. I mean, I'm not, but some people might be over the hummus stick and want something else that's like a healthy alternative. Spreadable cheese from Kite Hill would be that thing. You put it on a plate with your crudité, your carrots, your celery, your whole grain veggies, your bread. Ooh, sourdough bread with this would be good. Last part of our video is the Kite Hill dips, which it's made with the Kite Hill yogurt, and we know how I felt about that at the beginning. But we didn't like this sweet. Maybe we will like it as a savory dip, which could be the case. With the holidays coming up right around the corner, within a couple months, maybe you could bring these to the party and have like a heart healthy snack that no one will know. But let's first taste it before I tell you to do that. All right, let's try with tzatziki. I feel like you really can't go wrong with tzatziki. Oh wow, so 2 tablespoons, 30 calories, 2 grams of fat, 0 saturated fat, which we know, so 2 grams of unsaturated fat, awesome, no cholesterol, minimal sodium, minimal protein, because again, we know almonds, when they're made into milk form, minimal protein. As far as the ingredients, we got almond milk, rice starch, cucumbers, tapioca starch, salt, garlic, dill, onions, and a bunch of other things, as well as our probiotics. Well, that makes sense because it's using the yogurts. And instead of chips, cucumbers, Parisian cucumbers from Trader Joe's. It tastes really doesn't have that much of a taste, which isn't good or bad. It tastes just like plain yogurt that has a little bit of a fresh taste, but not as much flavor as I'm used to. Maybe I would recommend when you buy this to put some fresh garlic in it, stir it up, and maybe some fresh dill as well. Just add some extra flavor, and then I think it will be perfect. I know I love it. French onion. So many French onion dips have a lot of sour cream or mayonnaise, so it's high in saturated fat, high in calories, high in sodium, and it's really not beneficial for anyone. This one, low calories, has unsaturated fat, low sodium, no cholesterol, low carbs, and low protein. So really, it's just a dip that has unsaturated fat in it. It's a little bit of a tannish, neutral tan color. So stinking tasty. It's smoky, it's tart, it's salty, it has that onion taste. If you wanted more onions, I would recommend sweating out some onions and caramelizing onions on your pan, putting them in the refrigerator, and then mixing them with this. If you want to spice it up a little bit more and bring it to a party, that would be spectacular. Last dip, last Kite Hill experience of the day, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I'm not a big ranch gal, but maybe I would like it in almond milk form. Honestly, they move a little weird. This one definitely resembles ranch a lot. You could easily put this with some chicken wings. I know, chicken wings aren't plant-based, Nicole. We're talking plant-based. I'm talking for the people who want to be a little bit more plant-based, but are still having meat. This would be a great little alternative instead of regular ranch to add this. It is a little bit more bland than, say, the French onion. But again, not everything needs to be like a wham bam in your face flavor. So a little bit more subtle, which ranch is subtle if we're all honest. So it tastes very similar to ranch. I would maybe want to add a few extra herbs in there if I was bringing it to a party. But if I'm home alone, I could totally add this to my snack plate and be happy as a clam on my couch watching like Love Island or something, you know? All right, y'all, that is the video. So many things we tried with Kite Hill. Some were winners, some weren't winners. But we found some things that I think you should really try that are worth your money to try these dairy-free alternatives. If you've tried any of these, or if you've tried any of these, let me know down below what your favorite Kite Hill product is. I wanna know. And until next week, drink your water, eat your fruits and vegetables, and be kind to yourself and those around you. And I'll see y'all next week. Bye, y'all.